Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you guys can see by the title, today I will be doing another affordable Amazon wig review for you guys. And in this particular video I am going to be reviewing another wig from Original Queen Hair. Again, if my voice sounds a little bit funny and I'm lisping and stuttering and whatnot, and maybe you guys might see a lot of cuts and everything, it's because I'm wearing a new set of aligners. But let's get into the hair. So I've actually reviewed, I would say, about 2 or 3 units so far from this company, which is Original Queen Hair, off of Amazon. So I am used to working with them. Once again, they did hit me up and ask me to do another review for them. So who am I to say no, right? Like, come on now. Your girl, like, that's what my YouTube channel basically started off of, is wig reviews, and that's what I will continue to do. Of course, giving you guys the deals and all that fun, good stuff. Price for this hair is $98.88. So let's just round it up to $100, maybe like $102 with tax, something like that. But the wig, I will say, is pretty affordable considering the fact that it is a 13, what does it say it is? I'm pretty sure this is a 13 by 4. Yeah, I think this is a 13 by 4 because actually it might be a 13 by 6. I could be wrong, but like literally like right here is where I feel the first weft, and then the rest is lace, which is pretty nice. I mean, granted, most of the wigs I've gotten from them have come with brown lace. And as you guys can see, it's not the easiest to blend into my skin, but for the most part I make it work. It is what it is. For the most part, even though it was brown lace, oh my gosh, this hair, guys, is pre-plucked. Like, it is pre-plucked. Like, y'all don't have to do any plucking to this hair whatsoever. Like, it's dead already plucked for you. Like, all you have to do is just go in and just cut off the excess lace and then call it a day from there. Like, you guys don't even have to really pluck anything whatsoever. Of course, you can tell where my, you know, my forehead is and where the lace wig is, because again, it is brown lace and it is tricky for me to blend it in as of now. I'm looking up different methods to hopefully be able to lighten the lace, because honestly, this wig would definitely be like an 8 out of 10 for me if I was able to blend that as good as I wanted to. I did ask one of the representatives from them if they did offer transparent lace, and they did say that they do. So I'm not exactly sure what wigs do and which wigs don't, to be honest. I had gotten a short curly unit from them that I basically wore like around like Vlogmas and everything, like last year in December. So if you guys want to check that out, you're more than welcome to. But that particular wig came with transparent lace, but every other wig I've gotten from them has come with brown lace. Now again, it's not an absolute deal breaker for me, but realistically, I wouldn't purposely go out and buy a wig with brown lace just because it is harder to blend into my skin. Now, this is their Brazilian straight wig, which is 20 inches and it's also 150% density. I will say the tangling on this unit is extremely minimum. The shedding is minimum as well. Like, I didn't get like clumps of hair or nothing like that, which is a good thing because you don't get a lot of hair when it comes to this unit. Now, granted, it is 150% density, and of course with 150% density wigs, the longer, basically when it comes to density, the longer the wig is, the less thick it's gonna be. So that's why when you see on some of these like wig websites and stuff like that, when you can actually pick and choose the density, the length, all that jazz, like especially like on AliExpress, you're not gonna sit up here, I'm pretty sure you're not gonna get the option to have a 12-inch with 250% density, because it's just gonna be way too much hair, it's gonna be way too thick, and it's just gonna automatically look wiggy right off the bat. So that's the reason why certain things are set up that way. But with all that being said, because this wig is 20 inches, I will say it is a bit on the thinner side. Like, honestly guys, this kind of reminds me of, I think it was the Outre Lana wig that I reviewed like forever and a day ago, but that was one of the synthetic wigs that was probably like my like go-to synthetic wigs at the time, and this wig definitely does remind me of that one when it comes to like the density. I know it's kind of random, but that's like the best that I can compare it to. If anybody knows anything about that particular unit, it's not a deal breaker, but again, I'm the type of person, I actually prefer to have at least 180, because that 30 percentage does make a difference, because I do have a couple wigs that are 180% density that I feel like are actually perfectly fine. Now with this one in particular, I do like it, but it's not one of like the go-to wigs I'll jump up and throw on if I want to look extra cute, or if I know that I'm going out somewhere and I want to look extra and make sure I'm snapped. When it comes to this hair in particular, the hair is extremely soft. I will say, compared to like other Brazilian hair that I do own, which granted I do own a couple of units, but I honestly feel like this is like the darkest one that I've had, like wig wise. So I know like most Brazilian wigs and like wefts and stuff like that, they usually come in like a dark brown color. But this one, like looking at my viewfinder, looking at myself in the mirror, looking down at the hair like this, it basically just looks black to me. Now granted, I actually like that. I like my hair to be black. The only reason why I wouldn't give it, like as of now in this wig's current state, I'll probably give it like a 7 out of 10. And the only reason why I'm doing that is A, because of me being able to blend in the lace. And did I say B first? A, me being able to blend it into my scalp and whatnot. And B, the thickness. Now granted, to me, this is a bit of a con, but to other people it might not be a con. Other people don't like to have thicker hair. That's your personal preference. Again, it's all about your personal preference, but I'm just speaking on my behalf. With my experience with this hair is a bit on the thin side, and I'm the type of person that I like thicker hair. That's just me. Like listen, I got a pea head and a thick body. I like having my wigs to kind of help even everything out, you know what I mean? Other than that, besides the density and how the laces, those are the only cons I have with this wig. Will I suggest for you guys to get this wig? Absolutely. Again, if thickness doesn't really bother you too much and you're someone like me who's willing to make a wig work, 1000% I recommend this hair, especially if you're a darker skin tone than me. It should be really easy for you to blend this lace into your skin. The lace isn't super thick or nothing like that, and again, it is pre-pluck. Like y'all, like all I have to do with this hair is take it out the box, wash it, well, bleach. I have to bleach the knots, wash the hair, and then basically just cut the excess lace and basically glue it on. And other than that, I didn't have to do any additional plucking, none of that. I will say as well, when I first installed this hair, it was a bit tricky for me to get the part defined, and even now I want it to be just a little bit deeper. But it was just really tricky for me to make a part of this hair, because it was just so like, it's weird because I felt like it was really dense like in this general area, which was kind of weird to me considering the fact that the hair overall isn't that thick. Like honestly guys, this is all the hair pulled to the front. Yeah, I should have not worn a black shirt, but honestly guys, it's like almost 11 o'clock at night at this point. I'm trying to film this video, take this makeup off and go to sleep. But this is how thick the hair is. Again, I just wish if the hair was a bit thicker, I probably would have liked it more. Now granted, again, there's nothing wrong with this hair. That's just my personal preference. Just an FYI, I have been wearing this hair, I would say, for about a total of 2 weeks now. I usually wear my wigs for about a week and then switch it out for another one and then reinstall it whenever I feel like it, basically. So I ordered this hair, I think it was like June 17th that I got it delivered to my house, because I did have to pull up my past orders to be able to like pull up the description and everything before I filmed this. But I believe it was June 17th when I finally got the hair delivered, and maybe like a day or two after that I actually installed it and actually posted my review for this hair. Again, I gave it 5 stars because I didn't have any issues with it at all. Again, to me, again, the thinness and then also the lace, that's just my personal preference. So I'm not going to sit up here and knock points off for that, because again, it specifically says in the description that it's 150% density. But yeah, I feel like this video was long enough. I feel like I've basically been repeating myself the whole time, so we'll see what happens when I go to edit this. But yeah, long story short, pros, you know, minimum tangling, minimum shedding, already customized for you. All you gotta do is just cut the lace and glue it on, or got to be glue, spray it on, whatever you decide to do. Cons, and these are again my personal preference, so these aren't really like, they might not be cons for everybody, but the only cons I will say with this unit is the lace that is brown, not that it's thick or nothing like that, but just because it's brown lace, and then also the fullness of the hair. But other than that, this is a really good steal, guys. Like, original queen hair, again, this is like the third or fourth, maybe even fifth wig. Nah, this is like the third or fourth wig that I've gotten from them. The quality has still been really good. Again, same thing, no tangling, no shedding. So this company, I will definitely say, is legit. But yeah, definitely check them out, especially if you're somebody who's on a budget or you're kind of just trying to get more bang for your buck and you don't want to sit up here and spend like $300+ on a wig. Definitely check this company out and see what happens. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to your girl down below, and I will definitely see you guys in my next one.